J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Today, total acceptable day of goddamn paid skis. Have them put in my goddamn WordPad. I think I got 4 or 5 of them for today. So that's a proper amount. That's how you goddamn do it. Keep them coming. But these two I got printed off. They came in yesterday after I recorded yesterday's video. So they go to the goddamn front of the goddamn line. So let's knock these two out. Then there's a stack of order questions in here. Again, the order questions come second, homeboy. Paid skis go right to the top. Now, granted, like, for example, the 5 or so that came out, I won't be able to do all of them today. They just go in a row, though. So, they still go to the front of the line, but they still take time. And keep in mind, I'm at, currently as I'm recording this video, I'm 8 days ahead, which is good. I like 7 to 9 days ahead. Any more than that, I generally don't like, because then people start bitching and because they wait too long for their goddamn questions. However, like, if I had 10 or 11 now, that would be good at this point in time, because I'm actually a week from today. Yeah, I'm leaving for Phoenix for a few days. I'm going to be there for the New Year's to see my sister-in-law. Hopefully meet up with Eric Gal again. Hopefully shoot a goddamn video. But I'm expecting two of those days or so I won't be able to get a video at all. So if I had 10 or 11 videos, tonight I got a nice goddamn juicy buffer. If I get down to 4 or so, unacceptable, brah. Unacceptable. Anyways, first goddamn paid ski came in yesterday from Adam Salem. Paid question. Says, hey J-Dawg, went to see Dying Fetus a couple weeks ago at the Camden Electric Ballroom. No idea where the fuck that's at. I know they're a band that have been covered a fair bit on this channel. Sure have, and still get no goddamn love from them. Gallagher's ducking the dog for goddamn years. He didn't duck him as hard as Bobby Blitz, but he's in second goddamn place of the ultimate goddamn ducking. He's like, I own 4 albums. I would say my favorite is Purification Through Violence. The support bands were Chelsea Grin, Yikes, and Godzooks. That had to be a deplorable as fuck crowd to sit through. And Decapitated from France. Dying Fetus opened with From Womb to Waste. Yeah, that's a good one off a later album. That one stands out probably because the goddamn intro, which would be offensive to most. You know, it's not my fault I'm addicted to drugs. Fuck the baby, let it die. That definitely, I thought that it was very fitting just for the whole goddamn name, Dying Fetus, too. So, kudos there, because, yeah, all the greatness was destroyed the opposition down. Everything else after that was good, but not as good. But I did think that was a standout, and that was good. Overall, it was a goddamn good song, too. Some feature from the new album, Make Them Beg for Death and Throw Them in the Van. I think it's Throw Them in the Back of the Van. That's the name of the, that's actually my favorite song on the record. Thought it was catchy, to the point, quick, almost kind of like a early Napalm Death feeling. You know that's their influence too, because they cover goddamn Napalm Death Scum. Just like more of an old school feel, kind of like some of the shorter songs off of, if there's the 1 or 2 short songs off of Killing on Adrenaline. I thought I dug it. That was my favorite song on the record. My question is, how far do you go into their discography? I own the goddamn, that's the latest record. I own the box set, goddammit. Own the LP too. So all the way to the top. Still getting no Gallagher love, though, homie. Do you strictly like the... God damn, this fucking stand. Bigfoot, goddamn clob hoppers are fucking knocking this thing around. How far... do you strictly like the older stuff? But do you like Reign Supreme? Wrong one to fuck with? I'd see them again. Yeah, like I said, I liked everything. Now, don't get me wrong. The new album, Wrong One, Reign Supreme, War of Attrition. I mean, I own all these. I mean, like, fucking, like... You know, I think I have LPs of most too, if not all of them. I mean, these I don't know as well. I can't air guitar them. Like, look at the War of Attrition, Unadulterated Hate. I mean, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I don't know how that goes. The Ancient Rivalry, Homicidal Retribution, Raping the System. I don't know how these go. I mean, I somewhat recognize them as I put it on. What the dog knows is this down. Check out these signatures. Again, Gallagher, super fan. The classic lineup, dude. Jason, Kevin Talley, Duck of the Dog, Gallagher, and Sparky, all signed by them. Back when this was a brand new album. Check this shit out, too. I also have the 12-inch picture disc of this, and it's all signed by them as well. And then I own the LP as well. I don't think that's signed. And then, look at this. Check out the back of this. Look at the very last song on there. Yours doesn't have that, I bet. See the last song there with the star next to it? Reduced to Slavery, fantastic song. That's the bonus track on this version. This is the Japanese bonus track pressing. Do you know where I got this? I told the story. Got it directly from John Gallagher. It was probably the second or third time me and my brothers met him, because we met him before this album was out. We were talking to him extensively. I got a few pictures with John. He was cool as shit, and he told us about it, the Japanese bonus track. Oh shit! He's like, yeah. He gave us his email. Which I don't get. This is just use his personal email, dog. It was probably a Hotmail he doesn't have anymore. I don't remember where the fuck that went. This was literally when this came out, 2000. This is 2000, 24. This is literally 24 years ago. So no, I don't still fucking have his goddamn email, and not to mention I wasn't the one that sent the email. I think C-Dog did. He said he had a Japanese bonus track. He's like, email me. He's like, and I'll just sell them to you for cost. When I get back home. He did. He emailed them. We sent him, I think, $20 a piece for whatever the fuck they were. And he emailed them to us. That's where I got it. That's why there's a fucking backstory between me and the guy. I could bring literally photos, proof of me hanging out with him, Jason, Kevin, like, me and my brothers. Like, you've met us several times. Not that that means anything, or I need a pat on the back or a fucking blowjob. But not only that, supported your band. Like, so literally I've been a fan for over 24 years, because again, I seen them prior to 2000, or maybe the first year was 2000, but this album wasn't out yet. Again, I'll show you the very first LP I bought. Not by them, very first LP, I told it, but there's a new goddamn watcher every day. So so I probably, because Fetus was touring like when the time I was talking to them when Destroy the Opposition came out, they toured with Vader. When I bought this, I believe they were the headlining. Maybe they were playing with Exhumed or something. I was at the Flying Machine, but bought this and that. This is when they're all just hanging out and shit. This is the very first vinyl of anything I bought ever. Grotesque Impalement. Look at all the signatures, dude. So not only have I been a fan of the band for over 24 years, that's just when I first seen them live, so I was a fan of them prior to that. Over 24 years, dude, how many of these fucking poser, hoagie-ass kids that are coming to your shows, the Fetus shows, do you think are going to be around in 2048? Because that's the goddamn math, 24 years. They're not. 5 to 10 they're off, so they're goddamn posers, including fucking... Check out any of the fucking Fetus interviews that any of the guys did, whether it been Gallagher or any of the newbies. How many of those guys fucking just ask the most generic goddamn stupid-ass question, how's the goddamn tour going? And they fall off, barely heard the band, and not going to be listening in 24 fucking years. So, been a fan longer than any of these fucking idiots. Literally have physical proof and hung out with them and shit like that. Not that means anything, but you think if you're going to do an interview, you might as well do it with somebody. And have a fucking the world's largest online metal store, online metal store, not Tween Core, Chelsea Grin, and gay shit, because Dying Fetus is a real goddamn metal band. Chelsea's Grin, that's poser goddamn canoe fucking Twinkie shit. Largest online store that has been supporting his band for fucking over 20 years too, selling it and distribute it. Don't believe me? Don't have to take my word for it. Go type in Dying Fetus. Where do you think we got those? Your boys at Relapse, homie. We wholesale them. So we're supporting your band too by distributing your stuff. It's like, if you're gonna do an interview with anyone, you would think I'd be at the top of the fucking food chain to do it, but just can't do it. Blitz is in that category. Blitz is not as bad. At least I never met that motherfucker. I don't have all this sign shit. I'm just saying, dude. It looks tacky as fuck in my goddamn opinion. Just no reply, or at least say I'm not interested for any reason. At least say something. Just fucking nothing. Like just this complete zero. Whatever, dude. What the fuck is this? This goddamn came from Recurrent. I'm assuming this is a goddamn band. Which, by the way, Recurrent paid skis are appreciated, but Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. You're like some people I know in this world that make things harder than it needs to be. You don't even know how you sent this to my Gmail, which is fine. I have a PayPal for my Gmail as well. How the fuck did you even find that, though, dude? The description box literally has my Hotmail, which is because it's just easier to check and I've had it forever. It's fine, but I'm just saying you had to dig for that or make several goddamn clicks. Wrong email, homeboy, but it'll work still, nonetheless. And I don't know where Current is. I'm assuming that's a goddamn band. What's up, dog? Newer Daily Dog Watcher. I noticed from the goddamn incorrect email you sent it to. Daily Dog Watcher, first time paid ski. Hope it's not the last Pace. Keep it sent to the next right email, goddamn, next time. In a video the other day, you mentioned something about bands getting booed off stage. They need to be. Could you name a time you were watching a band live and wanted to boo them off stage because they were so bad? What do you mean the time, dude? That's vast majority of the times. If I would have went to that Dying Fetus show the other goddamn day that guy did, all those openers you mentioned, Chelsea's Grin, that absolutely needs to be booed off stage. Get off the stage, you fucking fake metal poser fest. That needs to be. When I saw, dude, when the last time I did see Fetus, it wasn't the last time they came through here. Tried setting up an interview with Gallagher, got ducked like no goddamn tomorrow. It was the time before that, which was last year or so, because they played pretty goddamn often. I was there, and the openers were deplorable. Oh my God. I remember goddamn because I was at House of Blues, and Matt Sorg works there. Matt Sorg's from Shed the Skin, From the Depths. Watch out for them goddamn From the Depths LPs. Got those layouts almost, got everything we need, goddamn it. Bereavement Elysium. Some of the best goddamn U.S. black metal ever come out ever from goddamn Ohio. But that was Matt Sorg's band. DAWG approved. 2 paws up, set up by the goddamn DAWG. Been wanting to do it for fucking ever. And hoping to do the goddamn Dead of Night demo, which was post From the Depths. Fan-fucking-tastic. Black thrash that'll kick your fucking asshole in your stomach. That's underground music too, homie. There was one goddamn demo that came out. 3 songs. That's all that exists by the band. True UG shit. Not this fucking Instagirl fucking blabbermouth fucking pussy trendy crap. That demo was, what was that, 2001 or some shit? Something in that area. 2001, 03, something like that. Hoping to do that on vinyl too. Anyways, it's that guy. He's in a ton of other bands too. He was working that night, House of Blues, and he was at the bar getting a bit of beer. So, oh, yeah, I'm surprised to see you at this show. I was like, I like Dying Fetus. It's like, I'm sure you don't. Oh, fuck no. And then during one of the bands, I'm standing out to the side. He walks over, like, dude, you like this shit? I was like, not this band, dude. I was like, but you don't think Dying Fetus is as bad as this? Like, no, dude, this is fucking absolutely awful. I was like, I know, dude, this is absolutely terrible. Like, unfucking listenable, wigger, hardcore, stompy, arm behind the back, shorts on stage, jumping up and down, fucking starting the lawnmower, karate kick moves, dude, just poser ass. It's literally like when you look at it, like that, all that garbage sport. The guy was literally wearing a sports jersey. At least one of those fucking homos were. Can't remember the band name. I didn't get that fucking far. All that bullshit, dude. It's literally when I see bands like that, and there's just a sound, the generic, just like Chelsea's Grin and all this other twinkcore shit. When I hear that, I'm literally like, dude, if this is what's considered metal, then I'm in a disco. I'm not into metal. I want nothing to do with this. This is everything I stand against. Like, from image to sound to fan base to what it attracts to the feels and emotions of it. Just everything just screams fucking just shit. I can't stand it. Literally can't stand it, dude. Because all jokes aside, dude, that halfway in between, the Slipknots, the Limp Bizkits, the Korns, I'm not even bullshitting you, dude. I'd rather listen to Snoop Dogg. I'd rather listen to Tupac. Granted, I can't identify their songs, but I've heard it. I've heard Gangster's Paradise. Who's that? That song, Gangster's Paradise, I'm telling you right now, is better than Rollin', 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 Rollin'. Dude, Rollin', Rollin', Rollin' is fucking douchebag, sideways cap guys that think they're tough, but they're not fucking tough, who think they're ghetto goddamn gangbangers. At least Gangster's Paradise, they probably at least somewhat doing what the fuck they sing about. And just has a more kind of a feel to it, to where it's like there's probably genuine to how those fucking, they grew up in the hood and shit. At least had some type of realism to it. I'm sorry, I prefer that over shitty ass Slipknot. I do. I 100% prefer Gangster's Paradise. Who sings that? Is that the Snoop? That's one of them. God, it's one of them fucking fools. Yeah, because that's a rap song I do know. That song is a million times better. Gangster's Paradise. DAWG said it. DAWG meant it. Gangster's Paradise is a fucking million times better than anything shitty ass, poser ass, fake as fuck, weak as fuck, squeaking records, baggy overalls, dressed up like pussy-ass clowns, and only 5-year-olds are afraid of goddamn clowns, pussy-ass Slipknots. Said it and meant it, goddammit. That is poser shit. Booing off stage too, dude. In theory, when they open up for goddamn Deicide, they absolutely need to goddamn be booed off goddamn stage. Poser Demon. They just opened up for Overkill, where Bobby Blitz dug the goddamn dog, and the Merciful Fates. Poser Demon, that was terrible, dude. I'm like, this is fucking Dance with Another Man, fucking chick metal, brah. Kreator, the last time I saw them when they opened up for Merciful Fate in Detroit, terrible fucking set. I think the only song I recognized was Flag of Hate, or maybe it was something I'll plush. They did one old song. Everything else was 90s, 2000s junk. That the only band that should be playing 90s, 2000s songs is Cannibal, Deicide, and goddamn Merciful Fate and King Diamond, because those are the only bands that stuck to the goddamn, well, a few others, Malevolent Creation, etc. I'm just talking about out of big bands, because when you say classics, goddamn only. I'm sorry, Kreator, Destruction, and Sodom shouldn't be playing any goddamn 90s albums. Those things were fucking terrible. Maybe Sodom, because I'll admit, even Jabba the Huts, as stupid as that was, I listened, I was like, still at least dark sound is not that bad. But Destruction, are you fucking kidding me? After me listening to that Cracked Brain, I can only imagine what those shittier albums afterwards sound like. Holy fucking fuckski. I've heard tougher albums out of Megadeth, and that's some wimpy-ass... Wimpedeth is some wimp metal, brah. I do like the first two records, but even that, dude, I'm sorry, dude. First two Wimpedeth albums, thrash bands that are later on, like Toxic Holocaust, Evil Army, and Witch Trap, that shit is way more manly, way more dark, way heavier thrash than goddamn Wimpedeth. Wimpedeth, that's a guilty pleasure. I'm sorry to say. I like this. I can put this on when mom's in the car, thrash, because she's not going to hate it. If I put on Evil Army, check them out at goddamn Dead by Dog, by the way, June 21st, goddamn it, Youngstown, Ohio. You get your ticket in the description box. Mom's not going to like that. That's going to kick her fucking goddamn pussy into her fucking stomach. It just flat out is. So, yeah, dude, tons of bands need to be getting goddamn booed off the stage. It's like almost every goddamn show, at least one of the openers or something. Almost every goddamn show I go to. That was it for goddamn the printed off paid skis. Probably get one more up. We're at the 17 goddamn minute mark. Let's see if we get one of the... Let's get to do this guy. He's the shortest one. From Devin Innes. Paid question. Sent 20 USD to my kind of homeboy. Yo, J-Dog, what's your favorite Eon album? To be completely honest with you, dude, I'm kind of an Eon fucking newbie because I never went back and checked too much out. The only albums I own by them is Rise to Dominate and Eon's Black. And I like both of those. Can't remember which one I liked more because I got them out both at the same time. And then when I brought up Metal Archives, I don't even think either one of those is the first album, so I'm assuming the first album's even better. Because I forget which one's first, Rise or Eon's, whichever one was earlier, it was the one I liked more. And then there's an album I listened to, because it popped up my YouTube feed at the gym like 2 or 3 years ago, which was their new album. It's like, here's the new song for Eon. And I listened to it when I was doing cardio. I was like, that's pretty good. But it was definitely a downgrade to where it was like going more like, just a little bit more commercial sounding. You know, let's get cleaner. It kind of didn't have as much of the aggressive Deicide edge. Like, I forget which one it is, too. Maybe it's Rise, where it has more of a Morbid Angel, like Steve Tucker era feel to it than the more the Deicide. Granted, they both, I remember having Morbid Angel and Deicide, but this one of them seemed to have the less of the Deicide, a little bit more the Morbid Angel, Steve Tucker. From what I remember, the one track, it was one of those things where it's like, I could make a pretty goddamn good conclusion that there's nothing by Eon I dislike. It's all good and solid. But the last couple, I'm probably like, it's okay. I wouldn't buy it. That type of shit. But I can't confirm that because I haven't listened to them in full. And the only two I own is the ones I said. And I'm pretty sure neither one of them is the first album. I still need to check that out. So do with that what you fucking will. Saying I think they might be my favorite Deicide worshiping band at the moment. I mean, the best goddamn Deicide worship band in the entire goddamn existence of this planet is Infest Dead. I'll tell you one goddamn thing, too. If somebody steals my idea, this is fine, too, because it's not going to happen anyways. If I was to do a goddamn Dead by Dog 2, something I'd be willing to do, so I guess put this out in the open within fucking reason, because keep in mind that's not going to attract too many goddamn heads, only real heads, is have Infest Dead play. Granted, I know they're defunct, but I want Dan Swano and the singer, which is what's his name. Which, you know, if you do the back math, you realize that guy's in so much other shit. He was the singer on isn't he the singer for Marduk Dark Endless album? The reason I didn't put that two and two together until years later, because he goes under different goddamn names. And he's the singer for that Swedish band Tormented. I own the, what is it? It's down here. What is it? The Rotten Death album? Is it down there? Or maybe I own the LP? No, yeah. Actually, I own both of them. Yeah. This one I remember being okay. I let down, but I gotta respin this. This one, Rotten Death. This is the same singer as Infest Dead. I forget his goddamn Jockum or some shit. I think it's the bald guy in the middle. I think. Don't quote me on that. Let me see what's his fucking name. Andreas Axelson. Is that right? He does vocals on this. Yeah, I think that's him. But nonetheless, because for years I didn't know that. It's them two, and then they did, I think they typically use the drum machine. They want to get a drummer. If I was to have Infest Dead, I don't want some fucking JoJo fill-in. I specifically want him on vocals, because I like his vocals a lot on the Infest Dead. It sounds very Glenn Benton-ish and hateful. And you got to have Swano, because Swano's, not to mention, I want to do a dual interview with both of them. I would consider forking out some fucking dough, again, within reason. Don't ask for flights and visas and hotels and, hey, we want 20 grand in our pocket. Dude, that's unjustifiable. Nobody likes you other than me and my fucking brothers. That would be an idea for Dead by Dog. See, my goal is for Dead by Dog, again, I had to start off small, but then again, how many times have you seen Attic, motherfucker? Probably never, unless you live in Germany or some shit. I don't want to be doing a fest to where it's like, I'm not going to throw these other fests on the bus. We added so-and-so. Well, I'll just throw one name on the bus because it's fine. It's just a known fact. We have Incantation playing. Even if Incantation's your favorite band, yay. You've seen it. Who the fuck? To me, dude, if you've never seen Incantation live, you're either there's two options here. There's two options. You never, ever, 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 ever go to shows, because there's some true metalheads that don't. I know a few. Or, secondly, you're super new. You're 16 years old and you've been this for 1 or 2 years. Because it's impossible. They play like every 1 or 2 years. So my goal is I want bands that are much harder to see. Same with Evil Army. I've never seen them to this day. And I know a lot of people said they're coming just for them. Rotten UK. Two of those bands that are playing that I have on there, I've never even seen them myself, even though they're both on the goddamn Hell's Headbangers label. I have never seen Rotten UK. I've never seen Evil Army. Well, they played your goddamn fucking fest, dog. I understand. I was tied down on the table. I already told that goddamn story. Yes, they played Hell's Headbangers. I understand that. I was tied down to the goddamn merch table. Didn't get to watch them. Got a fist bump from Rob Evil and talked to him for 2 goddamn seconds. Highly doubt he remembers. That's the goddamn story. So I want to bring bands people haven't seen. Not giving away other ideas. And like I said, not that they've never, it's not going to be something that's never been here, but rare shit. I'm not asking Incan. I don't care. I mean, I've seen them a million times. To me, that's not special. I want to be at something like, oh, this is worth, because I'm mostly, especially where the location is, West Side Bowl, where Dead by Dog 1 is, and I hope to have it there for future years. These poser Cleveland fucking homos, most of them ain't coming out. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be 10 to 15 people from the land at fucking Dead by Dog. It's going to be mostly out-of-staters. You could take that to the fucking bank and hold it to me and bring it up to me day of. It counts. And my brothers don't fucking count. Like, well, he's here. Yeah, don't count. He's vending. He probably wouldn't have showed up if he wasn't. So cut the fucking shit. I'm talking about paid tickets. I'm calling it right now. From the homo-ass fucking land, 10 to 15. So, having said that, if out-of-staters are coming, doesn't really matter what part of the goddamn Ohio it's in, and since it's at a more inconvenient location, I'm banking out out-of-staters. And what are you going to travel for? It's got to be for shit that you've never seen, or you're like, I'm seeing this tops 3 times in my lifetime. Because I can tell you right now, you have your chances, if you live in the United States, for example, Attic is headlining Dead by Dog. If you live in the United States, the odds of say you're 20 years old, you will more than likely, you can write this down. J-Dog said this on fucking December 21st, 2024, because that's when I'm recording this. J-Dog said, for your entire lifetime, I don't give a shit if you live to be 100 years old, and you're 20 years old now, and you live in the United States, you will see Attic, assuming you're a fan and you want to see him, max 3 times. And that's including if you come to Dead by Dog. Max. So that means if you come to Dead by Dog and you see them, you have 2 more times max to see them. Those are the bands I want to fucking bring. That's the bands I want to see. I don't care about seeing shit I've seen 100 fucking times, or just like, well, just wait till next year. They'll come on goddamn tour. So yeah, Infest Dead's best goddamn Deicide worship band, and I would love to have them at Dead by DAWG reformate and just get their two asses over. Even use a fucking drum machine for all I care, or get some hoagie on drums. That's fine, whatever the hell they do. But I specifically want those two original guys that did the band. Don't get your fucking boner up. There's no way in hell that's happening. That's an extreme fucking scenario. But I'm just saying, offers out there. So if you know any of those guys, you can toss their way and they can hit me up. But then again, we got to make sure Dead by DAWG 1's successful. So get your goddamn ticket in the description box. Otherwise, you could just scrap the idea altogether. I'm not doing a Dead by DAWG 2. Not losing 10 grand and being like, yeah, let's put on a second one and lose another 10. No thanks, homeboy. I do this for passion and shit, but I'm not a millionaire. I'm not looking to lose goddamn money. I'm not a bum, but I can't just be throwing around losing 10 grand and be like, yeah, whatever. Let's just do it every year, homeboy. I can do it once and be fine and lose no sleep, but I'm not going to do it on the annual. I'm not that goddamn dumb. Also, do you have any recommendation for other bands I should check out that sound like early Deicide? Eon and Fested, oh, so he knows about the almighty Fested, are the only two bands I listen to that really scratch that itch. Hails Brabra, Devin Innes. The thing is, dude, everybody says it's like, there's a lot of Deicide clones out there. No, there's not, dude. Not that capture the fucking hate and anger that Glenn Benton did. The only stuff that comes in realm is a Fested for sure. The Eon, it did capture it. But with some more Morbid Angel in there. But also, right in line, who as a whole I probably like more. Yeah, as a whole I like more is Centurion. But the reason why, Infested is directly Deicide, especially once upon the cross era worship. Centurion is technically more of a Morbid Angel worship. You can hear the Deicide influence in there too, but the first two, especially when I'd say Centurion 2, I'm talking about the first two CDs, A Purest Fire, which is technically their demo. My dumb ass just thought it was an album for growing up, but it's a demo. Probably my favorite demo in existence, in case you happen to give a fuck. And then Corazonic Chaos Gods, both with Seth singing. Specifically those, they have the same hate. You can literally feel it as hateful as Deicide. So you got to have Centurion. Now, Libar Zarzax by Centurion and the Contra, whatever, the comeback album, I like those too. I own them. They're right up there. I mean, I own and like those albums, but they're nowhere near as good as the one that Seth and Patrick were on singing. Like the Contra and shit, they're both back on it, but Seth's doing drums. It's like, just Seth, not that he's going to take my advice. I hear he's not doing metal at all anymore. Seth is just like, just stay off drums, bro. Do vocals. Your vocals were amazeballs. They were hateful as goddamn fucks. Not saying you were a shitty drummer, but drummers are a dime a dozen, goddamn it. You had something goddamn special, unique. That's my opinion, but whatever. Who the fuck am I? To be honest with you, too. Again, someone could steal my idea because that's something, because they're not going to do my idea anyways. And I somewhat already spilled the beans, too, on camera. Watch my severe torture interview. Is Centurion. That's just like I said for Infested. That is something that I would do. Centurion, come and play Dead by DAWG. However, I want the original lineup. Seth on vocals, not on drums. I want Wim Van Verderwick or whatever on drums. Rob on guitar. Patrick on bass. That's what I want. I want that lineup. And I want pretty much all of just A Purest Fire and Corazonic Chaos Gods. If they want to sprinkle in one or two songs, literally one or two, off the other two albums, that's fine. That's what I want. DAWG would pay for that too. Again, within fucking reason. Obviously, flights, visas, and hotels, that's a given. You got to get your ass over here. How much of a fee after that? Within reason, boys. I mean, I can't pay you 10 grand plus that. Nobody's coming to see Centurion again other than me and my brothers and a few other fucking... I can tell you somebody that is goddamn coming. Don't even need to ask the goddamn guy. And the guy doesn't leave his house. Is Kramer Antichrist. He knows what's fucking up. He would come see that. He knows the Centurion greatness other than these fucking poser ass fucking hoagies. Dude, I can tell you right now, we have nothing in common. We don't listen to the same kind of death metal. If you're like, dude, I listen to Bolt Thrower, aka Woke Thrower. I listen to Twink Mold, 200 Stab Wounds, and Frozen Boar. Like Centurion, bro? If that's your response, or, well, you know, I heard him on the tube. You don't own goddamn Centurion? Whoa, it's out of print. Get that dick out of your mouth, brah. Hell's repressed it just 10 years ago. It's still available. You don't even own Centurion, but you own any of those Twinkie-ass fucking bands I just mentioned above. We don't listen to the same kind of death metal, brah. Not even close. You're out of the loop, so get in the goddamn loop. So Centurion... And then the other band would be, you just mentioned Eon, which I thought was better than Eon, was the previous band Eon did, Defaced Creation. Short-lived band, Total Once Upon the Goddamn Cross Worship. I recommend checking that out. Severed Records reissued a CD that had, I guess it's 2 demos or 2 EPs. I don't know, to be honest, that's all I own. It's just that, and I fucking loved it. Fantastic, and I was surprised that Severed Records was into it, because usually it's more the 2000s, like, too brutal shit, guttural brutal stuff. You put that on, you're like, this literally sounds like fucking Once Upon the Cross. This is fucking great. Lastly, I don't think that you can hear the Deicide influence, but it doesn't got the hate, is early Obscenity. Obscenity from Germany. Not the album Intense, but albums like Perversion Mankind, Suffocated Truth, Human Barbecue, and their demos. It's kind of like the German version of Cannibal Corpse, Deicide. You could hear the parts of the influence. You just definitely can. At first, like if somebody would have said to 16-year-old DAWG, Obscenity sounds like Deicide, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? You're talking out of your ass, homeboy. But I can hear the influences in now. But it doesn't have the hate that a Centurion or Infest Dead does. So it's missing that element. But other than that, everybody else, to me, it don't sound like goddamn Deicide. I'm sure I'm forgetting a band here and there, or I haven't heard them. I'm sure there's a few of those too. But the ones I recommend, that's the ones the goddamn DAWG knows. That's the one the goddamn DAWG loves. Comes with surgery with you. Put the gun box cancer in the morning. Don't forget that Dead by Dog ticket. Like I told you, you only see an addict 3 times in your entire goddamn life. Max. Get your goddamn J-Dog slogan shirt and get them paid skis in. I want it raining, just like the goddamn strip club your mom works at. Later, goddammit.